Audio Jungle.
Hello, today we're here in FISHBIO Fab Lab and I am going to show you how to assemble our ARIS mount. This is a mount that we have designed and fabricated ourselves here in the shop. So first off, we have a trolling motor mount. This is our actuator mount, hinge, tilt drive, depth control, mounting plate, controller. We have our shaft, and then we have our plunger. This is also used as part of the tilt control. All right, so first we will take the positioning mount here, slide it onto the shaft. All right, so we got that on there, and like I said, it catches a groove here on the rotator and holds the shaft in position. All right, then we have our plunger here. That slides up the center of the pipe. All right, now once that's pushed all the way in, the threads clear the top here. We can take our actuator mounting bracket and that screws onto the top here. Now we can put our actuator on. It just screws into some threads right here on the top of the push rod. Okay, now that that's in there, we can slide this in. You gotta kind of spin it a little bit to get it to center right. Snug this one down real good. The actuator don't pop out the top. Now that we have that on, put our little pivot piece here. This slides right in the end there. Just tighten that up to snug. Now we can put our mounting plate on. So now that we have the mounting plate on there, we'll snug it up just a little bit. We don't want it to bind. The drive arm here connects with the push rod and then to the mounting plate, and it controls the tilting ability. I have a small plate on there, so if I'm using, a smaller camera, GoPro, or just a traditional underwater camera, that I can put it on there and not have to drag the big plate that's used for mounting the ARIS on. So we'll go ahead and attach an ARIS plate now so we can hook the ARIS up to it. We put a variable speed switches on here. You can move it along and match the speed of a fish might be swimming or object that you're trying to get footage of. All the components on this one I made where they come apart, just basic tools, so you can take it, complete the part in the field, and if something had gone wrong, you need a new actuator or something, you'd be able to replace that instead of coming back to the shop and has to get a welder out and all that. All right, so I've pulled the ARIS out of its case and set it on top here. Just makes it a little easier for me to hook up to the mounting brackets here. So I'm gonna slide it into position here. We got those all started. Go ahead and tighten them up. So now we have it hooked to the battery, mounted, DIDSON's on it, a little demonstration on the maneuverability of it. So pan right, we can slow it down to real small speed. It does a 360 continuous spin. You got to kind of watch, make sure you don't overwrap your cable on the shaft here. We're actually able to point it pretty much straight down, and we'll use that for locating something on the bottom and then being able to get a GPS reference right over the top, or GPS puck can actually hook to the top of the actuator there, so you have a a direct overhead position of your DIDSON and the mount. And that pretty much sums it up. That is our DIDSON mount that we built here in our FISHBIO lab. Thanks for watching I'll do it like 5 times, I really don't mind. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe to our channel.